After 6 weeks of hanging out with Merrick, riding motorcycles, and eating a massive amount of tacos in Tucson, Arizona, it was time to start heading east. It was early December, and ahead of me was 2,200 miles of interstate, cold weather, rainstorms, beignets, and good times. All right, so it's 9:30 in the morning. It's warming up a little bit. It was 40 when I first got up. I'm about to hit the road. Try to get as far as I can today. Hopefully at least Fort Stockton was the goal. So, bundled up, just as warm as I can. Bike is packed. Ready to hit the road and leave the desert. Bit sad, of course, but looking forward to seeing Caitlyn and spending the weekend in New Orleans. Bike is fully loaded up, as you can see. Got a little couple extra things I didn't have before. Goodbye, desert. Yeah, well, realistically, I'll be in the desert for a few hours still. So I made it to Fort Stockton, Texas last night, and I only rode in the dark for like 2 hours. It wasn't too bad, but today it's in the 30s, and it's only gonna get into the low 40s when I'm ready to leave. So doing a little work, and then packing up the bike, and gonna be hitting the road. And the goal is to get to, I think Winnie, Texas would be great, which is like an hour past Houston. So it's pretty close to the Louisiana border, and that would give me a pretty easy ride tomorrow. But it is gonna be a cold one today, and rain in Houston, so maybe I can miss the rain. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Good game plan. Let's do this. Of course, the problem with these gloves is I turn my cameras off afterwards. That's always a struggle. All right. Allen key through the fingers worked. Successfully wear these gloves on both hands now. I should be able to. I haven't actually tried the left one. Get this tab. Can't get it, people. Oh well, good enough. That feels pretty good. All right. Yeah, I tend not to use GPS when if I don't need to, so I know I'm heading east on I-10. That's all I really need. If I need to stop at a city somewhere and to go to a certain place, then I'll bust out the old battery on the GoPro is almost dead already because it's cold. Batteries aren't lasting. Or maybe I didn't charge it. Maybe both. Should have charged it last night. Oh well. Anyhow, yeah, I'm just gonna be getting east on I-10, so not really something I need a GPS for. Caitlyn's calling. Hello. Hey. It's cold. It's a little warmer. I'm gonna stop at that. It's a little warmer than well, I mean, just because the sun is out, it's not as bad as if it was nighttime or overcast or something. But it's pretty cold. It's definitely gonna be pretty cold after a few hours on the highway. But I think San Antonio or Houston, one of them is gonna be warmer. But it might be Houston, and I won't get to Houston until nighttime. So, but I think Houston was gonna be like in the 50s at night, the first few hours at night. So it shouldn't be too bad. Holy shit! Now it's really cold once on the highway. Woo! Woo! This is cold. It's like 52 right now. I got such poor gas miles because I was riding to the wind. So, this is not good. Oh, fun little on-ramp.
Oh, here comes the cold. Can't wait to not be cold anymore.
I spent hours flying down the tarmac, blasted by cold air that reminded these old bones of past adventures.
My wrist injuries really flared up. Really hurts. It's funny, that Tucson right there. Look where I came from. It's like I always see signs.
In San Antonio, I considered stopping for some barbecue, but decided to push on instead and get very confused by these merging interstates.
Oh shit. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. What? It's a bad spot.
For the record, barbecue tastes better than close calls.
Well, that got sketchy.
Continuing east, I saw stormy weather on the horizon.
Alright, it's getting real hard to see. Keep getting water splashed on my visor. Dirty water. As long as it doesn't downpour on me, I'll be okay. This is just moist. A little moist air. A little sprinkling. Alright, I officially should have pulled over and put on my waterproof pants. But at this point, I feel committed to just keep wearing my jeans and just get soaked. But I'm just following, it's a cool area, by the way. Just following this, food truck or whatever in front of me. You tell me, you probably can see it better. Like to see lights. Some tail lights. Ah, damn it, this sucks. Can't really see what's going on. This is way too cold to be doing this. Oh, Chris, you idiot. Oh. Well, I could just get a little farther and I'd be okay. Pretty cold and wet right now. Stopped, got gas. Can't get my gloves back on. It's so cold. It's gonna be a really cold day tomorrow now that everything's wet. Alright. Alright, get into Sosky's Deli. I can't see a thing. Fuck. You're wondering why I'm looking sideways. It's because I have to see it on my helmet. No big deal. Totally not gonna die. Oh, look, good person. Oh, I think I'm like downtown Houston too. Strangest thing. Drive-through open only. Oh, what a shit show this has turned into, huh? Let's see. The rain gods will spare me 20 minutes to get to a different Foster's Deli that hopefully is open for more than just drive-through. I don't understand this. Why my helmet is so fucked up? Can't see anything out of it. I don't know why. I should have stopped in San Antonio. Sucks. That sucks. I'm trying to get Foster's though. I'm not gonna stop. What the fuck? I can't fucking see. Stings the eyes. Oh, so dangerous. So fucking dangerous. up there. Oh my god, I don't know why I can't see it all. I've never had this problem in the rain before so badly. My visor must be icing up or something. Well, Slotsky's Deli was not open. I just can't see anything. Afraid to turn my bike off because I don't know if that's the battery again. Drowning in the water.
Cold and wet. I decided to stop for the night in East Houston.
You're gonna have to go ahead and get a hotel.
Yeah, I threw in the towel.
Yeah, I saw you. I sent you a text there, so I'm trying to see where you were.
Yeah, I got the text that I got here, and I just bringing all my stuff in. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, it's pretty late. It's probably really cold, and you've been cold all day, and I don't know if it's still raining.
Yeah, it's a real bad rainstorm. I got held up by it. There was like flooding and.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow in New Orleans.
God damn it. Well, I'm not sitting very pretty right now.
Did you have to stop for lunch?
I didn't.
Jeez.
Oh, I got here and that's Motel 6. Just checked in and I'm starving because I haven't ate and I'm wet and things on the bike or, something's on the dashboard. Probably an issue with the battery again. Being soaking wet. Made this big old mess. Well, you can't really tell, but lots of water was on the ground. I got the heat just cranked. Everything's gonna be drying. And Schlotzsky's is what I wanted. They kept it all closed, so I ordered a pizza. And from Pizza Hut, and yeah, it kind of looks like what I'd expect. But so this is literally the first thing I'll be eating today. The only calories I consumed today was a sugar-free Red Bull, which was like 10 calories. That's all I've had all day. And I've been on the motorcycle, I've been cold, so, I'd be skinny if I didn't eat this pizza though, huh? Morning time, my back hurts, it's cold outside, everything's still wet, yes indeed. Let's see, alright. It's gonna be a cold day today. Boots are soaking wet, nothing in here to dry them with, other than heater, which actually I should crank up higher. Let's just get this so warm. It's as high as it'll let me go. Which is what I was on last night. So I had to turn it down at one point tonight because I was so hot. Alright, so of course, now breakfast of champions. Leftover pizza that I probably won't even bother microwaving because honestly I don't have a plate for the microwave, so. Yeah, and that's right. There's only 2 slices left, which means I had 8 slices last night. Don't judge me. I was hungry and I hadn't ate all day. But you burn a lot of calories in the cold. Not the sunniest out. Well, running. I still got the light on, but the bike started, so that's all that matters right now. I'm gonna hit the road and hopefully it starts up every time I need it to, which will be a couple times today. And then I can figure it out in New Orleans. It works well enough.
Ooh, this one's really wet. Oh yeah, this is the one I think shrank. This is the one that I had to wear the longest because couldn't get my winter glove on. The downpour that was yesterday. Otherwise, pretty good to go. Put my phone on the bike so I can see phone calls coming in. So I know if it's Caitlyn or work. And my balls hurt. It's gonna be a cold one today. It's in the 50s right now. I mean, that's better than yesterday, the 40s. It's not supposed to rain today until New Orleans. So hopefully that is the case. It should only be about 5-6 hours till I get to New Orleans. Shouldn't be too bad. Of course, it's like already slowing down. Oh, Jesus. Can't see the potholes. Oh, there's some big ones. Holy shit.
Another cold and wet day on the interstate, but at least I would end up in New Orleans. However, my hands were suffering, so I needed a better solution than these wet leather gloves.
Yeah, a little wet. Could be worse. This is either going to be a genius idea or it's a terrible idea. We will find out next on Chris Does Stupid Things TV. Alright, here's my genius, maybe stupid idea. Gloves are still wet, so we'll leave them in the bag. Can't get my waterproof gloves on without busting up my tool roll. They're wet anyway. So, I got these guys, and I bought these guys. Let's find out if this is gonna work like I think it is. Josh, you might have actually saved me with these gloves, buddy. It's 51 degrees out right now, so you know, not very warm. So the idea, these stop the rain and the wind, and then the other gloves keep my hands warm. I think this might work. I mean, they might be even colder. I don't know. Could be the best $3 I've ever spent. Kind of look like a ridiculous, but you know. Let's find out if this works or not. My hands are already a lot warmer. Bike started, that's a good sign. Look at my bright yellow gloves, baby. Oh man. Genius or fool? You decide, people. I think I'm gonna go with genius on this one. What's nice right now is they feel so thin. I can like really do anything in these things. Not gonna feel good if I go down on pavement, but here's the ultimate test. Highway time, baby. I got rubber gloves, and they're just super rubbery. Really testing them now. I don't know where these new storms keep coming from, but look how bright they are. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! My pretty bright yellow gloves.
The gloves were keeping my hands dry, which also kept them from being too cold as I crossed bayous and the Mississippi River on my way to meet someone special.
Huh. Are you going nuts, you mean out of boredom?
Look who it is in New Orleans!
Oh, it's me! I made it!
And I'm in it too.
You made it first.
I lost it. So, bag number 1 was my Pizza Hut bag from last night. And bag number 2
was I think this is technically for, oh no, the ice bucket in the hotel last night.
Snow bags in the trash can, huh?
You know, I didn't even check. I figured it would work. Okay. Of course, it's raining on me still. I need to put my waterproof on still.
But at least your feet were dry going into it.
My feet never smell bad. It doesn't smell good in there.
Oh, great.
It smells like a wet swamp. Wait, all swamps are wet, aren't they?
All swamps may be wet, but some deserts are covered in snow. After 1,400 miles, it was now time for some much-needed rest in the greatest city in the U.S. I still had 800 miles to go before I reached Charleston, but at least now I wasn't alone.